When you can actually see your profit for the year in dollars and cents, it gets you more in the notion of selling corn, knowing that I can lock in a $50,000 profit or whatever the profit is. You want to lock it in. If I know I can make that much profit in a year, I will be in business next year.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Christmas Eve episode of GrainTV. It was a holiday shortened trade session, but nonetheless, traders took it lower, with wheat leading to the downside on a 20-cent loss. Corn was down 6 cents and beans down 9 cents. Cody, that wheat market really took it on the chin today after a rally yesterday.
Absolutely. Well, it was a little bit of a bounce yesterday. We talked a little bit about this, having been technically oversold, but today we did continue to see selling pressure. One thing that is interesting to note is if you look at this daily March wheat chart, where each one of these bars represents 1 day worth of price activity, you'll notice that we got down right to that previous high that was set in November. Of course, when we went through that previous high, experienced what is called a roll reversal, where it turns into support. No longer is resistance, it turns into support. And it seemed like that really held things up here today when we were trading down in that 606, 610 region. So I think there was support from that. The previous high. There was also support from the 20-day moving average. I would look at the trade session today, both corn, soybeans, and wheat, not necessarily as an indication that all trends here have changed, but just as I would kind of I'd shrug it off a little bit and say, yes, we're in this holiday shortened week. I haven't seen any major fundamental changes here in the news. It seems as though we get these sort of funny price actions. We got it on the Friday following Thanksgiving. I would expect to wait here until after the holidays to really get an indication of where we're going.
Yeah, and we do know we have another week of pretty light volume because of the holidays. We did have one piece of fundamental news today, and that was the ethanol production number that comes out every week. Yet again, we set a marketing year high, up 2,000 barrels per day. This probably is going to start to be the end of the high ethanol production numbers. We know crush margins are coming down, ethanol prices are coming down sharply, and so we're starting to see margins actually be lower than they were this time last year. So this trend of higher than last year production has got to be reversing pretty soon. It hasn't happened yet, but I suspect as we get into January and certainly into the full swing of the first quarter of 2015, these production numbers are going to start falling pretty precipitously.
Absolutely, and let's just talk a little bit about the calendar going forward. Of course, today was a holiday shortened trade day. Trading ended at 12 o'clock Central Time. We're going to have trading pick back up on Friday at 8:30 Central Time. That's going to be a normal close. Keep in mind, next week we're also going to have a holiday shortened week, so I wouldn't suspect really having a return to normal trade action here really until the 5th of January. And when we get back there, of course, the primary attention on the week of the 5th is going to be looking at that stocks report that's going to be coming out on the 12th. WASDE report coming out, production report. We're going to get first look at the stocks in December. So this is going to be very important here after this New Year holiday shortened trade week. Yeah. I think we're going to start seeing probably some larger price movement